The Battle of Eagle and the Hawk, a survival title with a lesson. High above the mountains, where the air is thin and the clouds kiss the peaks, lived two mighty birds, the eagle and the hawk. Both were strong. Both were fast, and both were proud. But they were also very different in spirit. The eagle was known as the king of the sky. His wings were broad. His eyes were sharp, and his flight reached higher than any other bird. The eagle believed in patience, wisdom, and courage. He would fly to great heights, waiting for the right moment before striking his prey. The hawk, on the other hand, was quick, restless, and full of pride. He wanted to rule the skies as well. The hawk thought that speed was enough to make him the strongest. He often mocked the eagle, saying, "You fly too high and waste your time. The ground is where the food is, and I take it faster than you ever can." The eagle would only smile and answer, "Strength is not only in speed. True strength is in wisdom and endurance." The beginning of rivalry one summer. Food became scarce in the mountains. Rabbits hid deep in their burrows, and snakes stayed under the hot rocks. Both the eagle and the hawk struggled to find prey. Hunger grew in their bellies, and with hunger came anger. The hawk shouted one morning, "Eagle, today we settle this. Let us battle, and whoever wins shall be the ruler of the skies." The eagle looked down calmly from a tall cliff. "A fight does not prove wisdom. But if you insist, I accept your challenge. Let us see who truly deserves the sky." The news spread quickly among the birds. Owls, crows, sparrows, and even small doves gathered to watch the great battle. The mountains echoed with excitement. The first clash at sunrise, the hawk flew first. With lightning speed, he rushed at the eagle, striking with his sharp claws. The eagle swerved, blocking with his mighty wings. The two birds clashed in mid-air, their feathers scattering like sparks. The hawk relied on his speed, attacking again and again. The eagle, though slower, used his strength to block and defend. The battle painted the sky with powerful movements. At first, it seemed the hawk had the upper hand. He was quicker, sharper, and full of energy. The crowd of birds cheered for him. But the eagle remained calm. He knew the hawk was wasting his energy too quickly. The test of endurance hours passed. The hawk's breath grew heavy, his wings tired. Yet the eagle still glided gracefully, using the wind to his advantage. The eagle thought to himself, "Speed may win in the beginning, but endurance wins in the end." The hawk screamed in frustration, "Why won't you fall? Why won't you give up?" The eagle replied, "Because I fight not with anger, but with patience. Anger burns quickly. Patience lasts forever." The final strike, as the day turned into evening. The hawk made one desperate attempt. He soared high, planning to dive with all his strength onto the eagle. The other birds held their breath. The hawk dived like a falling star, fast and furious. But the eagle, with steady eyes, waited for the exact moment. At the last second, he opened his wings wide and caught the wind beneath him. He rose higher, and the hawk missed his target, crashing into the rocky cliff below. The hawk, injured and exhausted, lay on the ground. He could not rise. The battle was over. The eagle circled above, not with pride, but with dignity. He landed beside the hawk and said, "Your speed is a gift, but without wisdom, it brings only destruction. Power without patience is like fire without control. It burns everything, even itself." The lesson, the birds of the mountain learned a great lesson that day. They realized that survival was not just about being the fastest or the strongest. It was about balance, patience, and wisdom. The eagle did not kill the hawk. Instead, he forgave him. showing that true power is not in destroying others, but in rising above anger. The hawk, though ashamed, understood his mistake. From that day, he respected the eagle and became more thoughtful in his actions. The mountains once again found peace. The eagle soared high, watching over the skies, while the hawk learned to use his speed wisely, not wastefully. And so, the legend spread from one bird to another, from the mountains to the valleys, until even humans told the tale of the eagle and the hawk. They told it to remind themselves that in life, speed and pride may win a moment, but patience and wisdom win a lifetime. The story of the eagle and the hawk became more than just a tale. It became a lesson passed down through generations. Elders told it to children to teach them that pride without wisdom leads to downfall, while patience and endurance create true leadership and lasting respect. The hawk recovered slowly from his injuries. Though his body healed, his heart carried the weight of shame. But instead of falling into bitterness, he chose to grow wiser. He remembered the eagle's words. Power without patience is like fire. Without control, he repeated it to himself every day. With time, the hawk used his speed with better judgment. He no longer wasted energy on meaningless battles. Instead, he helped smaller birds, guided them during storms, and hunted with care, rather than pride. The hawk learned that true honor came not from proving himself, but from serving others. The eagle watched from above and felt proud not of victory, but of the hawk's change. The two birds, once rivals, now shared the skies in harmony. Together, they kept balance in the mountains, teaching every creature that strength and wisdom are not enemies, but partners. Thus the mountains flourished again. The rivers flowed with life, the valleys echoed with songs, and the skies carried the tale of the eagle and the hawk. Their battle was remembered not as a war of pride, but as the beginning of wisdom. And so, the lesson lived on. Patience and wisdom win a lifetime.